Hi, what up all? Today we've got a big one. Today we're taking a look at the top 10 biggest mistakes of all time. Let's go. Alright, coming in number 10 is in 2001 A Space Odyssey when the two fellas go into the pods to talk behind Hal's back. They do all the right things. They turn off the communicators. They check to see if Hal can hear them or not. They were very clever about it. But they didn't see or know that Hal could lip read through the glass and the window. Hal then went fucking psychopathic and killed as many of the guys as he could. But yeah, fuck Hal, Blackberries are better. Alright, coming in at number 9, this is a two-part one. It's when Lightning McQueen stopped for the King in his last race to push him across the line, and then not taking the Dynaco sponsor. Cars is a great movie. It's a cautionary tale that explores the dangers of getting seduced into a simpler life and losing your edge. So the two parts of these mistakes are, so the first of the two mistakes is Lightning McQueen shouldn't have stopped and let Chick Hicks cross over, because as a race car, you should want to win everything all the time. So that takes one off his all-time tally. Maybe he doesn't become the best race car of all time because he stopped and let Chick Hicks. Maybe it would have put it beyond doubt. Who knows the all-time tallies. The second part of this is Lightning McQueen not taking the Dynaco sponsorship. A brand like Dynaco and a racing team like Dynaco could maximize his brand worldwide so he could look beyond racing and appeal to a wider audience and have a much better post-racing life. They definitely would have paid triple what he was earning at Rust-eze. And let me tell you right now, you're a long time retired. It's these mistakes and his overall demeanor and mindset that stemmed in this movie. That's the reason Jackson Storm had him covered in Cars 3. Alright, coming in number 8, it's a pretty obvious one. Obi-Wan Kenobi not slicing and dicing Anakin when he's on the ground next to the lava. He had the high ground, he did all the hard work and sliced him in half. Why didn't he slice and dice him on the ground with his saber? Could have stopped Anakin trying to take over the universe. Alright, coming in number 7, we've got God creating Earth. Don't know what the hell he was thinking when he did this. Pretty fun for us at times, but I don't know what he was doing. Alright, coming in number 6 is me not telling her how I feel in 2011. She was the one. She was the one. I regret it every day, man. She was the one. What could have been? What could have been? Alright, coming at number 5 is Jen posting the Rembrandt in Entrapment. Catherine Zeta-Jones is a badass, hot as hell thief, and she went to all the trouble of nicking the Rembrandt from that building that she did that massive descent on, and then she thought she was a genius posting it from their own mailroom. Little did she know that Mac knew all about this, and then all he did was steal it from the mailroom. And he says, why rob the penthouse when the mailroom is on the ground floor? Isn't that just a metaphor for life? Alright, coming in number 4 is Harry snapping the Elder Wand at the end there. Most powerful wand in the world. Should have hung on to it for a rainy day. Perhaps if Voldemort had a son and he comes along and does some bad shit. Alright, coming in number 3 is the Mars Climate Orbiter in 1998. This is a good one. So in 1998, a Mars probe had traveled 286 days to study the Martian climate, atmosphere, and surface changes. It was also going to be a communications relay for the Mars polar lander on the surface. But in 1999, communication with the lander was lost during orbital insertion, which is when they adjust the trajectory of the spacecraft so it can safely hit a planet's orbit and just stay in the orbit forever. The Lockheed Martin engineering team who helped build, develop, and operate the spacecraft used English units of measurement, whereas the flight team in the NASA's Jet Propulsion Labs in California used the metric system. So they were essentially looking at different numbers between the two teams that were talking to each other. So the spacecraft came within 60 kilometers of Mars, which is 100 kilometers closer than it should have been, and they just ended up losing the spacecraft forever, which is a huge fuck up. Alright, coming in at number 2 is Paul Walker, granny shifting, not double clutching like he should. This was in his first race against Dom. He wanted to win at all costs, so he was granny shifting, not double clutching. He loses the race, blows his engine, fries his piston rings, which Dom would have to then go on to repair because he just won his car. He never had Dom. He never had his car.
Dude, I almost had you.
You almost had me? You never had me. You never had your car. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. Now me and the mad scientist gotta rip apart the block and replace the piston rings you fried.
All right, coming at number 1 is Volchuk getting wasted and then getting behind the wheel of the car. This is just after Marissa had basically chosen Ryan. Volchuk wasn't happy with this, got wasted, drove his van, tailgated them, ended up ramming them, and pushed Ryan and Marissa over the cliff. They flipped. This is when Marissa died. I don't know what the fuck he thought was going to happen. Pretty stupid. Ryan went into a bit of a spiral after this. Why did he do it? He said he was angry because Ryan got the girl and he wanted to just kill Ryan. Stupid, man. What's the lesson to learn out of this? Don't drink and drive. All right, that's it for top 10 biggest mistakes of all time. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.